Hi everyone, Amber Kennoy here with Everyday Kentucky. Vanessa Vale Womack is with us once again discussing all things real estate, and this time we're talking about more on the rural side of everything. So you brought one of your experts in for us.
Absolutely, because I'm not, I know the sources, but I'm not the expert, so I had to bring the expert in. So, you know, a lot of people will call me and they'll say, I want to buy some land, and when you just go to a traditional bank or a traditional lender to try to buy just land and do a raw land loan, you're usually looking at 25 to 30% down on it. Brandye Smith here is with Rural First, and so they specialize in more rural products.
So with our land loans, we have lot loans and land loans. And the challenge with your most traditional lenders, your local lenders, and that's often who people start with first. They go to someone that does their checking, savings accounts, things like that. But the challenge is they do require 25, 30% down, and maybe on a shorter term. So with Rural First, we actually do 15% down. So you can do a higher down payment, of course, but it's 15% down for 15 years, and you can go all the way up to 30% for 30 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they specialize in rural products and rural loans for those particular products for people. Nothing against local lenders, but so when you're talking about a specialty property like that, it's best to speak to an expert that is in the rural property financing.
So something that we say is like we specialize in this because that's what we live, like we live the life already. Yeah. And so lot loans, that's when you're buying land with the intent to build a house on it in the next 5 years. And then land loans, that is buying a piece of property, buying land with the intent of doing outdoor activities, camping, fishing, hunting, riding horses, riding ATVs, that kind of thing. So when we say that that's what we do, that's how we live our lifestyle as well.
So it's good because not only can you buy the property if you're wanting to own or occupy it and eventually live on it, or if you want to use it for recreational purposes, or if you want to farm it and use it for a business property.
Yeah. So Rural First is actually the consumer division of Farm Credit Mid-America. So like if you take a property like this for an example, it has multi-purpose to it. And so if you have someone that wants to buy it for their personal use, they want to keep their personal horses on here, or if you have somebody that wants to turn this into a training facility, board horses, that could also go to the farm credit side.
For income producing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that was helpful.
Yeah. All right, I know people probably have more questions about this, so how can they get a hold of you?
So calling or texting me is the most ideal way because I'm on the road 24/7, and so my number would be 859-435-0964. But they can also call the Farm Credit office here in Lexington, and they can get in touch with me or another loan officer.
And of course, Vanessa?
VanessaVale.com.